Yeah, I guess I know you much better now. And it's so fun.
I could sense the excitement from you.
It's
as
because
you
he
say
censors me. You guys just missed a hilarious
it.
joke.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Stop talking. What have I told you? Get the hose again.
What the heck?
Put the lotion on your skin. Or you
Stop.
get the
No,
hose.
you got to edit all this out, dude.
No, it's good. It's
Oh,
good.
okay. It's okay when he says it. Cool,
Yeah.
Are you ready? Ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fully Lacking podcast, episode 20. Baby, we can almost drink. Episode 20, I'm your host, Drew. This is my co-host, co-creator, Anthony, and behind the camera, behind the boards, the third leg of the tripod, we'd be nothing without her, producer Lisa. We are your Fully Lacking team. What's up, dude?
I'm excited.
This is crazy. That's all I'm going to say. Did you guys like the new intro? This is the first time you guys saw it. It was just now. I hope you liked it.
That's cool.
You know what else I'm fond of?
No.
Zen.
No.
Gotta get this episode going.
Can we look?
Nope.
I wanted to bring this up earlier and I forgot. Can we just like stop with the corporate, the corporate pleasing,
The only thing that's pleasing anybody is Zen to my body. The real ones know. The real ones know. It's a much, 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 much better alternative than me smoking cigarettes.
What about to not using nicotine products at all?
How about you just stop speaking?
That's the end of the podcast, everybody. Check out our socials.
How was the week? How was it? I feel like we just saw each other.
A little beknownst to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But we're hammering these out this week. So
We are.
We're gonna be sick of each other in 2 more days.
Nah, never. Dude, I honestly, I'm always frustrated with you. So, like, I can't get more sick of you. Like, the bar's already here.
Okay.
And I'm already up there. And I've acclimated myself to that.
Oh, I keep finding new limits with you. I'm like, I think I'm at my max, and then something else happens.
No.
I'm like, oh, there's a new max.
I'm going to go get her.
It's a record breaker.
You're going to tell me something I can't do? I'm going to do it.
It's fair enough.
Well, unless you say no.
This is a celebratory episode.
It's a big deal, dude. We hit 20 episodes. I don't even understand.
The math?
Well, you had an issue with the math.
Okay.
I absolutely understood the math.
What do you not understand?
I don't understand how we're actually doing it because neither one of us are incredible at follow through. I think that we have just an abyss of dreams and ideas and events and vacations and trips. And I mean, we can go on and on of things that we were going to do and we didn't do it because it just kind of fell to the wayside. And ironically, the thing that takes some of the most effort we put out after a busy work day or work week or,
Mental health break.
Relationship fights, and our kids freaking pissing us off. We still get in here. We still come to the studio and we still record.
Yeah.
I think it's for 2 reasons. One reason, I love you, dog. Second reason, we love you guys. I really think that's what it is.
I got a secret third reason.
Oh.
We love hearing ourselves talk.
Ooh, I think we're going to upgrade to headphones.
So we can hear ourselves talk while we're talking, bro?
No. I was watching, I know it sounds crazy, but I do a little homework on podcasting because I like to understand like the energy I should keep and which way I should breathe and where my mouth should be when I'm breathing so you can't hear it when we're recording. Joe Rogan said the reason they use headphones and he's so stern about it is because it almost eliminates each other from talking over one another.
It cures ADHD?
It is the Adderall of podcasts.
I'm grateful to be alive today.
Tell me why. Tell me more. Tell me more. Do you think you would? Okay, go ahead.
I wasn't feeling well last week.
You weren't?
I know. And I had a sore throat.
He lied to us. He downplayed it.
No, I was honest all the way. You can keep your trust issues on that side of the podcast, sir. Okay. Let me finish my damn story.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. My sore throat. And so I thought it would be a good idea to ingest some honey because it like coats your throat, kind of allows for some relief. That's what like the best cough drops have.
Yeah.
Some honey substance to them. So I had a spoonful of honey, and I was like, okay, well maybe it'll remedy my illness. And I almost died.
Are you allergic to honey?
No,
I'm all dumb.
Imagine, with sickness, your throat's constricted, so it's like a straw, right? Oh, and then imagine pouring cement into that straw and then expecting to breathe through it. That's what I essentially did.
You choked yourself?
I was really worried I was gonna die in my kitchen on a early Tuesday morning, dude. Like I was like just kind of not crawling, but what would be the word?
Probably grasping
at the counter and the fridge, just trying to like hold on for another 15 seconds.
How did your throat feel though?
That might have played a big part in it getting better eventually.
Relatively speaking, it's probably feeling a lot better other than you almost dying.
Yeah, but that minute and a half were the
you
scariest
were going
of this
through
year.
This a minute and a half?
That was a long time, dude.
Oh, you're never going to eat honey again. Honey bunches of oats, out of here. Honey buns, see ya.
It's hard to say bye to honey buns.
You like them?
They're super unhealthy, but really good.
And they're in every vending machine across the world.
And prisons.
How do you know that?
I worked in juvie.
That's not prison.
Juvie prison.
That's nothing close to prison.
Speaking of prisons in this conversation, how was your week?
Dude, did we talk about the break-in at my office?
No, we didn't.
We never talked about it.
No.
Listen, I got to say this because, and I'm not going to go into a tangent. Being a business owner is hard. Your entire, soul is just drained from you when you walk in and you get to your office and there's no windows. And it's scary because the last time, and I think producer Lisa remembers this, the last time I got broken into, the police, although they did get there, it took a while and I went in. And then when I was coming out, I was armed and I almost got shot, dude, by the cops, And so there's just so from that situation, I refused to go in. And it was the worst, dude. I didn't calculate for these situations. When I was gung ho and excited about opening a business and hiring staff and spending all this money, and I didn't calculate for these things. And there's businesses all over the United States shutting down because of this epidemic of I don't even know what to call it, just criminal activity on Main Street America, dude. Small businesses are getting canceled by insurances left. I didn't use my insurance because I am not going to put claims on it because I don't want to get canceled. You know what I mean? There's just so many things that went into it. So I wake up every morning and I make lunch for Ricola, right? And I make him his lunch and I get ready for work. I drop little Ricky Rick off at school. So I call him short for Ricola. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And some people pronounce it Ricola. And I'm like, no, it's Ricola. Because his mom has a problem, enunciating syllables. I'm driving to work and my boy, shout out to Mata, he owns the shop next to us. It's a juice bar. It's incredible. They may be sponsoring one of our, us soon. Yeah. So I'm very excited about that. Juice for everybody. And he calls me and he's like, yo, you want the good news or the bad news? I'm like, good news, dude.
How do you make that decision in that moment? I usually just ask for the bad news to ease my anxiety.
I usually ask for the bad news, but I knew it was going to be bad.
So yeah. So just,
I was like, I want to go into this with a shot of what is the happy feeling? And then endorphins?
Euphoria.
Yeah, euphoria. No, that's a TV show.
Endorphins.
Endorphins.
Euphoria is an actual
No,
word
it's a TV show.
Okay.
It's a Kendrick Lamar song too. So I took my shot of endorphins. He's like, dude, I'm going to be at the shop all day today. I'm like, sick. Bad news. He's like, your office is broken into. They got into the door. He's like, no, even worse. They got into the big 8-foot window because my windows are huge. So I go, I look at the damage and I'm distraught. And it's not because I got broken into. It's because all they did was break the window. They didn't do anything else. They broke the window and then they left.
I remember talking to you on this day. Mm-hmm. You took, I feel like, the most negative perspective on it.
Okay.
Because you could have been robbed blind, and it could have costed you a lot more money.
Yeah.
And so the vandalism, while it sucks, was the extent of it.
Yeah. I think that it was just at the time.
Yeah, it just kind of
Everything, because it's funny because I have a friend who's really successful in business, and he talks about, and I think if there's any business owners that watch us and you know, listen to us, you're just buying another 30 days, bro. In business, that's what you're doing. You're buying another 30 days. It was hard, but I think that I started coming back to it, and I'm like, dude, I have a business. I employ people. I literally have people that I pay, and it funds their life, right? I saw this meme today, and it couldn't have been realer. I shared it on my story, and it said, when you're making more money than you've ever had, and you still can't afford anything. And it's 100% true, because you've seen my ups and downs with the business, and it's like, it's crazy because I signed up for it, but I didn't know I signed up for it. You know what I mean? But I got through it. Windows are good and secure. Happy office. It was a great month, and I'm looking forward to September. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It wasn't as drastic as choking myself in a weird way with honey, right?
I mean, you make it sound like it was intentional. I was
know it
trying to
wasn't.
heal myself.
I'm glad you're alive.
I mean,
I didn't want you to die.
I think retrospectively, you know, with doing this podcast now for 20 episodes, you know, we
How
signed...
many?
20.
20. Okay, anyways.
We signed up for, you know, the joy of hanging out and putting this newfound friendship on display for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Newfound is wild.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
How many times have you wished you could make it like it never happened?
Too many.
We're not talking about the mistakes in your life, unfortunately.
Oh, just the accidents?
Accidents. Because
Okay,
a caliber
okay.
collision, they can do that for car accidents, minor collisions, hail damage, all that stuff.
Okay.
They have a highly trained team of specialists and experts located throughout the New Mexico area that you can count on. They understand what you're going through and will get you back on the road safely and as quickly as possible. Because what their goal is restoring the rhythm of your life.
A little rhythm. A little shimmy shake, baby.
Caliber collisions.
Let's go.
I could sense the excitement from you.
It's
as
because
you
he
say
censors me. You guys just missed a hilarious
it.
joke.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Stop talking. What have I told you? Get the hose again.
What the heck?
Put the lotion on your skin. Or
Stop.
you get the
No,
hose
you got to
again.
edit all this out, dude.
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay. It's okay when he says it. Cool,
Yeah. But what I was saying is we signed up for those reasons. But what I didn't anticipate, you know, was, you know, you have to have, we've discussed having a certain energy to really put out a good episode.
Yes.
But like things come up for both of us on
Both of
different
us.
ends.
Yeah.
Or technical issues on behalf of people who I'm not going to say the names of.
Yeah.
You know?
Out of us three, we know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because she plays freaking. What's that game you play on that phone?
Farmville.
Townsville.
Lisa is the mayor of her town in Townsville. Very original name.
Very exciting game, I suppose.
Yeah. What, have you added anything new to your town lately?
Yes, every day.
Like what? What's the new infrastructure today?
A plastics factory.
It's not very eco-friendly. Amir would be distraught
He
right
would.
now.
He would.
Plastics. It just creates like useless plastics for the people.
Is that what it is? You guys just out here killing sea turtles?
Plastic toys, plastic bottles.
But anyways, technical issues because of producer Lisa.
And those are just the unexpected like risks that we've had to take on, or you know,
Yep.
the costs of doing this sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But we push forward, keep it moving.
Yeah, we do. I've enjoyed it, and I'm excited to continue to hit these milestones with you. The next one's going to be episode 50, and then we'll be at 100.
We can give each other a platinum ring.
Dude, wait, really?
What is it? What are the?
Maybe you guys can get us a platinum play button.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all on you guys.
Or at best in aluminum.
Hey, we'll make our own. We could do our own.
You know how metals are associated with like the decades
Yeah.
when you stay together long enough?
No.
No.
I promise you, this is the first time I've ever heard of that.
Really?
I
Hey,
don't consider
Lisa,
myself like not a smart person.
Producer Lisa, I know you're producing some plastics right now, but you have some healthy relationships in your life between older people. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like platinum is like 50, gold is like 10, like that sort of association. Am I tripping?
You might be smoking that smoke. What do you got going? What are you cooking, dude? What are you trying to sell on the side? Trying to sell gold to me right now? I don't want to buy this.
Trying to sell catalytic converters on this side.
That's a real epidemic in itself.
It really is.
So, but basically, you're saying like certain duration of time gets a certain metal.
And you exchange jewelry for that decade or for that milestone in a relationship.
That's pretty cool.
If y'all were married, you probably would know about it, but
nope, not married.
So episode 20, still no. I mean, we had an actual kind of discussion last episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll leave it alone. It seems very.
It's okay, right, producer
topic.
Lisa? You're happy where you're at, right?
Yeah, her face is saying no.
Her face is saying Plan B's on the way. Who's your Plan B? What's his name?
I'm not telling you.
Solid. I'd kill him. Don't let the bubbly, squishy exterior fool you. I'm from Alto Park, baby. What's up? You know what I mean?
Alto Park, what's up?
I didn't live there. I'm sorry. Not at Alto Park.
No.
Right across the street, though. 1042. You could go to the old spot.
Would you live in space?
I think I would live in space like the people who are stuck in space right now.
You'd be like for extended lease?
Like without an option.
With a Boeing in a Boeing aircraft? That's wild, isn't it?
Boeing might be dropping the ball a little bit.
They're going to be dropping something from the sky soon.
I hope it's not people.
Yeah, hopefully not.
God, imagine this. Imagine they're like, hey, what is that?
Imagining.
Oh, that's cute. They're like, hey, you guys are going to go on this small but very important excursion, and you will be back in X amount of days, business days, whatever. And then they hit you when you're there, and they're like, hey, big dog, how
about
are
that
you?
Timeline.
The space is really making you look good. A couple more days. Oh, how many? Year
How would
and
you
a
feel
half?
about 2025?
Yeah, it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I would panic. I would initially panic because was that pod prepared for, well, what if you stay here for another year?
That's a super good point.
How do they get stuff to them? Like, I'm assuming...
Like prepared, like not only just with the structure of the ship, that's what I first thought, but also with just being out there as a human in a Boeing. Out of all of that?
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm okay staying out there in a like a SpaceX pod.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like, hey, you know, you're gonna have to stay another year, and if hopefully you remember it's in a Boeing.
I feel like this was a side project for them too.
I was reading about it, and Boeing was 10 years ago was given like a huge grant or whatever from the government for like $4 billion to do this kind of stuff. But then I think it became a side project for them overall, like you said.
Yeah.
And now we're in this predicament. It made me think about, like, what are some companies you wouldn't trust with some random stuff?
Pizza Hut is always redoing the pizza.
Yeah.
Like if they're like Space Hut, try our new spaceship. No, that would be a hard one for me. I want to say Starbucks getting into the scholastics educational field. That would be tough.
Can you imagine though? Like at every corner of the hallway, it's a little Scholastics book fair.
Yeah, and it was way overpriced.
I'll take a latte Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Venti, please, and make it child's temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's how I order my hot chocolate there.
That would be awful.
I order hot chocolate at Starbucks, child's temperature. I don't want to burn my tongue.
And that's fair. Sensory issues, ADHD. What y'all know about that?
Lisa doesn't know anything. She's normal. You can see Lisa's eyes from space.
She could see into space too.
Them
goes both ways.
Dog, them glasses. By the way, producer Lisa looks adorable in her new glasses. Son, them boys is thicker than me though. Them lenses, them prescriptions is like.
Hey, she got that Hubble prescription.
Stevie Wonder would stop doing this shit. Like he would know. Like, oh, that's what that looks like. Her prescriptions are strong. No disrespect to Stevie Wonder.
Are you nearsighted or farsighted?
She's no sighted.
She's farsighted.
Blind. She's partially sighted, which means she's partially blind. What are you? Is your mic on?
Yes, it's on.
Okay. What are you?
I don't know. I'm just blind.
She tried to get LASIK and they're like, That's going to be a no for me, dog.
These lasers aren't strong enough.
That's literally what they told her.
You're
And
going to have to talk to Austin Powers for a laser that's strong.
So when she calls me handsome, I always wonder, like, you know?
You don't have to wonder. You're pretty ugly. Anyways.
Oh.
I said you're pretty ugly. It could be ugly.
I don't know if I like either one of those. That actually sound like a gun cocked. What
Really?
the heck? Yeah.
No, that sounded like Velcro. Y'all won't be able to hear that noise, but
yeah.
you okay? That's PTSD.
No. No, I don't know.
Who's shooting? A kid's just unbuckling his children's shoe.
Oh, I like how I grabbed it from the side too because I'm too fat to tuck it in my waist.
You're loved. Love yourself.
I love you more than I love me. Is that bad?
What would you do with extra time and space? Extra year.
I would
in
work
space.
out. And I don't know if that's a thing in space.
Zero gravity. Would that make it easier or harder to work
I don't
out?
think it would cause any. I don't know. I guess you could put a resistance band around something. And
You won't picture you floating around.
I would look like a hot air balloon, dog.
Looking like the Macy's parade.
like a
I don't like this.
Like
I don't
a
like doing
real
this.
like a live action Garfield balloon.
I love you too much. I can't do this anymore.
No, it's okay. You would have zero things to say to me if it wasn't fat jokes.
Yeah, you're.
Try it. Thank
see, I
you.
had nothing,
Yeah,
see?
that's it.
There you
I
go.
get it. No, you're good. My friend James, Hyman Lindo, shout out to James from the North. It is time for Drew's call of the day. Please give me your phone. Let's call Hyman Lindo and see if he answers. We are going to ask him a very important question. That is my code, not your code. Oh, look. Anthony will zoom in on that. That is Lisa's town that she is the mayor of.
Shaky bakey.
This episode is sponsored by the incredible people at Caliber Collision. People, listen, Caliber Collision makes car accidents like they never happened. Car accidents, minor hail damage, minor collisions like it never happened, with a team of experts, right, who understand what you're going through and will get you back on the road safely and as quick as possible. Caliber Collision is restoring the rhythm of your life, baby. I know a little bit about fat jokes. I know a lot about jokes. I'm a funny guy at heart, right? And it's not. I'm a little quirky. Like I'm a prankster too. Are you a prankster?
Yeah.
Are you good at pranks, or you're not? Like, do you take them too far? Like, what are your pranks like?
I mean, it's pretty low key these days.
You have like a top 3 pranks?
I mess with my son Jebediah quite a bit.
Little Jebs.
Yeah, little Jebs as we call him. He does it to me too. I'll be coming out of the bathroom and he'll jump out and go, and I pretend,
don't like that.
You got me.
Yeah, but you actually don't like jump scares.
He doesn't do a good job of it, so it doesn't really count. But I get him really good, and then he gets really mad at me.
I do that with Ricola a lot too. Like all the time. All the time. He doesn't like it. I have a couple good pranks. I've had a running prank with Lisa that somebody made our bed. Like, she was somewhere and the bed was like, I hurried to make the bed, like put on the sheets and everything. Cause me and Lisa, like I said in a couple episodes ago, she really likes to do laundry. And so with that comes, she does the sheets every week. It doesn't matter. Pillowcases, everything, they're in the washer. And she usually has to fight me to put the bed back together. I hate it, but I got little arms. It's hard. We have a king size bed. I'm like, eh. So she was putting Ricola to bed. So the second I heard her in the room, she started reading a book. I ran, don't make jokes. I ran to the room and I put the sheets on. I put the pillowcases on. I made the bed right away. And then I went back to the living room. Right? And she came out and we hung out for a little bit. And she's like, all right, it's time to go take a shower. I was like, okay, I'll go with you. And we walk in and I was like, babe, thanks for making the bed, dude. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, you know, I didn't do it. It's stupid. And then I just walked away. Like, I walked into the bathroom because I was going to start laughing. And she was like, I didn't make the bed. I was like, stop. Like, I get it. You want me to help more. I understand. I promise you I'm going to get better at it. I thank you for asking. I mean, thank you for doing it. I know you'd asked me to do it. I'm sorry I didn't do it. And then I just left it at that. And how long has it been? This is the first time you've heard of this.
No, I knew you had to do it because I didn't do it.
You
sure?
did you no.
Did you question yourself the first couple of times?
She absolutely did.
No, I told him it was probably some like random person living in our attic or something.
You have an addict?
Yeah.
You have an addict?
It's not addict. Well, you might have an addict, but if we're talking about an attic, like a place on top of
Addict.
a home.
What am I saying?
Addict.
Addict.
PTSD.
Sorry, my bad. So I didn't have you fooled at all?
No.
This whole time?
This whole time.
You ever watch Crane Kickers?
Yeah.
The old Comedy Central show?
Yes, it was hilarious.
I love that show. Do you ever do I've done phone call pranks.
I have to.
The old Bart Simpson and Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butts
Did those a lot as a kid.
Ken Kniff from Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Eminem on that one.
You automated piece of I still say that to this day when I'm on the phone and I'm mad. It's like, yeah, right. You automated piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I got pranked real bad in college.
I gotta hear it.
Super bad.
I gotta hear it.
I got a call from a random number. And this is probably why I don't answer random numbers anymore. But I got a call from a random number. I answered, and it was this woman basically saying she was like trapped in like a DV situation.
Oh no.
And they had this guy playing it out, and they just acted it out really well. And I was super naive, gullible, 19-year-old at the time, just kind of, can you call the cops, or how can I help you? And it went on for who knows how long. And then they confessed to me it was a prank.
Oh shoot.
And yeah. I think that really
Who was it?
broke. It was just some random people.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know, being the hormone-filled 19-year-old I still had the nerve to ask for a picture of the girl that I was talking to. She was ugly, and that was her karma. Shout out to you if you're watching. Very likely not.
My number one, and I don't know if it's a prank. Yeah, it's a prank. I guess it's a prank, whatever. Yeah. My number one, though, was on my old boss, Jason. It was during the pandemic, and he was in Paris, right? And so I called I can't remember who was, my friend Abby, I worked with her. She was in her office. I called her into mine. I was like, dude, we should get 500 yards of saran wrap and saran wrap everything in his office. His desk, his chair, his TV, all his awards. Dude, we saran wrapped it down to the staples in his stapler.
That's definitely a prank.
Bro, and I have it all on video. If you want to insert it, you can. Listen, it was hilarious. Now, it was actually pretty funny because Jason has this weird love for peeling saran wrap off things. It's so he was so excited because we saran wrapped everything. That was probably the best one for sure. That was a good one for me. That was a really, really good one.
I've only done miniature office pranks like that where I just secretly taped their phone to the receiver, their mouse to the pad, the keyboard, and I've done that a few times to different people, and it was really, really funny, really, really good times.
Our boy K-Wall got a prank done to him. He had a jacket hanging on the coat rack in his office for, he said, years. And at one point, the guy sewed the sleeve shut. And so years later, he went to put the jacket on, and the sleeves were shut.
That's really dope.
And he was like, what the heck? And they really committed to that prank, by the way. Because, he said it was for years. He didn't touch a jacket forever.
Yeah. Felt like I had a good one cooking earlier tonight. Whenever we were all eating together, and I pranked you like you didn't belong in your own home.
I walked in today, and the second I opened the door, Ricola was like, "There's a strange man in my house," and then Anthony was like, "Don't worry about it, son."
No, but he said, "Hey, Dad." To me, there's a strange man in that. I made sure to prompt him on that. He was like, whenever we were practicing, he's like, "Okay, I'll say there's a strange man in the house." It's like, "No, you're gonna call me Dad." He's like, "Okay, sir."
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, Dad.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Dad, there's a strange man in the house." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I looked around. Then Anthony came around the corner. He's like, "I got it, son." He's like, "What are you doing in my house?" And I was like, "Dude, I literally have a gun." And he's like, "All right." And then
Fair enough.
Yeah, it ended. But I guess that would have been good. That's Office level. Remember when Jim replaced himself with an Asian actor Do you remember this?
I definitely remember that Office episode.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. That was a good one. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're better at jokes. Are you good at jokes?
You've said that I'm pretty witty.
Let's
I
do
let the people tell it.
Let's do a joke off. Let's see if you can make me laugh.
Well,
let's see if I can make you laugh.
Just so happened we are gonna do a.
You carry that with you?
So like one of.
I thought you were
it's
just
in my
happy
back
to see me.
Instead of a Bible, I got dad jokes.
Okay.
This is my Bible, by the way. So what I was thinking is that we each just flip open a random page, check out the joke, try to make the other person laugh with it. See if we can really do this.
I'm so down.
You ready? Here we
I
go.
think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a fish?
What?
Wait for it. Swimming trunks. Got you.
I hate that you laughed before I could even laugh. You laughed and you're laughing.
Yeah, that's tied up. I shouldn't be laughing at my own joke.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. Random page. All right there. Hey, Anthony.
What's up?
What do you call a wizard who loves to play golf?
What do you call it, Drew?
Harry Potter. Sorry, okay. That's 1 point for you. Okay, all right, I'm ready. I'm not gonna break.
Okay. I'm gonna break myself. What is yellow and something you shouldn't drink? A school bus.
What the heck? All right.
It's all in the delivery, bro.
Okay, random page.
Okay.
Here we go. Anthony,
Yep.
why do the students in the geometry class always get tired halfway through?
Why is that?
They're out of shape.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
What did the confrontational cake say? What do you think the confrontational cake said?
I don't
You
know.
want a piece of me? Couple more. I mean, it's a clear landslide, but let's give the boy a chance.
When potatoes have kids, what are they called?
Tater tots.
Damn it.
Come on, bro.
He's read this book.
My dad's last words were gallons, quarts, liters. They spoke volumes.
Give me the book. God, that was the worst joke I've ever heard in my life. All right.
You're breaking yourself already, sir.
All right. How does a race car clean the house?
How?
With a broom broom.
All right. You got one.
Which weighs more? A ton of feathers or a ton of bricks?
Which?
They both weigh a ton.
And that's dad jokes, everybody.
You know what's not funny though? You want to know what's not funny? What's we do not play around about? You want to know? Our social media. Tell them about it.
We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, @FullyLacking, I believe is the handle for all of those. I think even the handle for our YouTube page. The bell, the whistles, the likes, the comments.
Subscribe on YouTube.
And subscribing.
Yep.
Can't do this without you. 20
Episode
episodes
20,
down.
yeah. We're here, baby.
20 more. We want to pay in the chamber.
Yep.
20 more after that.
And just continue.
That equals 100.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Fully Liking Podcast, baby.
Peace.
Peace.